So, speaking from a man's perspective, I think I know why men cheat. And I'm not at all saying that it is right for men to cheat. But, like, as a woman, put yourself in your man's shoes. Or as a man, put yourself in your woman's shoes. Whoever is not seeming to understand, why people get cheated on. I guess we'll talk about that topic, right? If you are a woman, right, and your man is not communicating with you, right, or whenever, like, you know what I'm saying, like, if your man go a whole day without texting you, or you texting that person a lot and they're not really texting you a lot, or you call that person every time you call them, you understand what I'm saying? Like, those are like you could ask any woman, right? You could ask any woman, and any woman are gonna say, girl, those are red flags. So why is it any different when it comes to us as men? Because most men that I high value, and especially at the age that I'm at, are not finna play no games. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're at that age. We're at that age where we don't have time to play games. And to these women out here that are still in this under 25-year-old mindset, to the dudes out here that are still out here with this under 25-year-old mindset, like, I don't know, man. God sees all things, and we cannot go around expecting somebody to treat us like royalty and give us what we feel we deserve, the time, the whatever. But we not giving that to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how God works. God does not show favoritism, right? And so it's really a jacked up time that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of dude, at the age I'm at, like I say, I'll just do what women do. When it, like, if I don't know, like, I'm kind of like torn in between, like, do I still give people the benefit of the doubt and overlook, offenses, or overlook things that most people, like most women, would not overlook? You know what I'm saying? Or do I say, you know what? Let me just start slicing and dicing with the sword, just like women do. I've never really cut people off, friendships or relationships, because I always felt like, I'm just not that type of a hearted person. And I feel like if you cut me off, you're only hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really hurting me. You're hurting yourself because you will never grow. You never learn how to deal with storms. Number two reason you're hurting yourself is because I'm the one that's always giving other people stuff. Ain't nobody ever gave me nothing in life. So by you cutting me off, you doing me a favor. You understand what I'm saying? You doing me a favor. Like if you're causing, like, if a dude is causing you, right, emotional trauma, or whatever you want to call it, right, and he cuts you off, he just did you a favor, didn't he? So it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying, with a high value man, right? If a high value man gets cut off by a woman that woman just did him a favor. You see what I'm saying? Now he don't have to keep thinking about, is she playing games with me? Is she serious about me? You just did it. You just gave him the answer. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that. I don't cut people off. I let people run off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I do everything in my power, you know, to give people the benefit of the doubt, to not be a cheater. That's another reason I don't like getting into relationships, because almost everybody that I met that says that they are ready to settle down and serious about a relationship and like all that type of stuff, man, I done heard it all before. I done heard that a million times. So when somebody say that, it's like this little saying that I got from a female. She said, and she probably got it from somebody else, but she said, my ears are broke. You gotta show me. And that's really what I'm on. Like, the women are selling tickets. They are coaching the game. They playing defense. They playing offense. They cheerleading. You know what I'm saying? They passing out water bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing the whole nine. And I can only take lessons from the ones who play in the game. You understand what I'm saying? It's this girl named Olivia Alexandria or Alexa. Olivia Alexis, something like that. That she be on point on YouTube. She be on point. She be exposing the games that the women play, and like, I love it, because there is no way that a woman should be getting hurt by a man, and there is no way that a man should be putting up with games, you know what I'm saying, from these women that are out. Like, these women out here that are playing games are messing up the good guys. And then when the good guy gets a good woman, he like, ooh, hold on, I seen this before. He's frightened. That's why when a good woman finds a good guy, she's frightened. She's like, nah, hold on, I done had too many guys run game on me. I done seen this before. You know, you talking a good game. And so, part of me, I can't blame the women for being the way that they are, for being guarded, for protecting themselves, right? But what I can blame women and men for is, and I'm guilty of it too, is hurting other people or playing the game too. And I did that out of, they say hurt people. I did that to protect myself, right? Because a lot of times when we get our heart broke and we try to heal on our own, sometimes we, no matter how many years go by, I've seen people go 10 years, still can't get over somebody. Yes, do your best to heal alone instead of jumping into another relationship. Do your best to heal alone. But sometimes, I hate to say it, I'm speaking from experience. Sometimes, after you done tried your best to heal alone, and 2 years done went by, and you still can't get this person, like, sometimes it helps to go start dating other people. You know? So that was kind of something that kind of helped me. I apologize, but I'm just speaking real. It kind of did. But when I did it, it was kind of like a pull and tug. It was helping, but it's still kind of, I was still kind of thinking about the other person. And so it got to a point where I was like, well, this ain't like doing enough. Let me, cause I mean, we talking about after praying after like for years, and God still ain't took this weight off my shoulders. And I did so many things trying to, and I finally got to a point where, I mean, along with dating, I started, getting intimate or having sex, with women. And it wasn't as much as I could have done. Cause I would say 95, 99% of the time, 98% of the time, I was not doing it when I wanted to do it. But the 1 or 2% that I did do it, the church is gonna magnify that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just being honest. Like, I had my moments. I had other moments where I was battling with myself. But and I mean, it just blows my mind, man, when I see couples and like, oh yeah, look, that couple's happy, they doing good. Why is it so hard to find women, you know what I'm saying, that are genuine women nowadays? Like, is it just the black women that are like this or what? And I've had other people tell me, you might want to try another ethnicity, and I don't know, I'm just not. It's kind of scary. I've never been just, I only date black women, but I don't know, something is going on, man. And I love my black women, but we definitely need to get it together. Black people definitely need to get it together. I feel like this is why a lot of high value men do not want to be married. Women will do anything to be with a high value man, but a high value man, his standards are so high, and women don't understand why. Cause that man was probably at a point in his life where he was a gentleman and put up with so much crap, and women just used him and walked over him and treated him like crap. Just like women got standards, when a dude finally set standards for himself and they so high, like, it ain't no way that you gonna get that man to come down. This is why men are not marrying. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I get to 50 years old or 45 years old, I'm at the end of my lifespan, possibly. What I'm getting married for? So you can take half of everything? Man, come on.